Hello, everyone. Okay, I ran an ad break early, so hopefully we can play for a bit without running into any ads. First thing I want to do you like my grandma fit? I was trying to come up with new outfits for posts using some of the new items we got, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a grandma fit. I haven't done a grandma fit in a while, so. But now I want to do a new ITZALAND exploration outfit. Maybe nothing like too intense. I don't know. I want to change it up. I've had the same outfit since the whole patch, so I'm like kind of trying to change it up. So we're gonna be chilling, vibing for a little bit. Ooh, okay. I like this. I like this. I always do the outfit and then the hair because for whatever reason, I feel like I can just pair it better when it's like that. I kind of like this. Yeah, no, I like this better with the... Ooh, okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. Oh, I don't know. Because I feel like this brings out the gold. But this also looks like mysterious. Ooh, kind of like both. No, I like the black better. I don't know what... if it even really needs tights. Oh my gosh, my nose is... my sinuses have been going absolutely insane today because I'm unfortunately... I'm not going to get hit really hard, but I am going to get hit by that giant, like, weather pattern thing that's coming in that's making everyone, like... where people are going from like 70 degrees down to like 20. I'm not going to get hit that hard, but we are going to get hit pretty hard. So my sinuses all day have just been going absolutely nuts. So I apologize if there are any like sniffles. I literally can't breathe out this is the left side of my nose right now. I'm not sick, it's just my sinuses. I mean, I have my normal vocal fry, but yeah. Ooh, this outfit's eating. Okay, we're gonna take pictures with this too. I'll probably post it on IG and TikTok too. But yeah, so I feel fine. And I'm trying I was gonna say I'm gonna try not to sniffle too much, and then I immediately sniffled, but God. Maybe I'll just like slam the mute when I have to sniffle. Okay. I think it's too heavy. Sorry, I'm like kind of locked in. That's too ornate. I don't think I have gold ones. Hold on, I'm gonna... there we go. Actually, hold on. Oh, don't like the blue. Don't like that blue. Don't. Oh, okay. There we go. That's much better. That's the warmest setting. Oh yes, I did get a ring light, which is why the lighting has been better in the last few streams. And I really like it, actually. I wasn't hesitant, I would say, but I was like, do I really need one? And I am actually glad I bought one because it does make a difference. And I do actually like this because I can set it to like different modes. Like this is the warmest. Then there's this, which is like technically a neutral, but it looks very cool because I have my monitors up. So this is neutral. Then this is blue light. And oh, okay, so this is the most warm. Sorry, my bad. This is the neutral. This is the blue light. Are there only 3? So there are 3 settings. I thought there were 4. There are 3 settings: blue, warm, neutral. I've been sticking to the neutral. But maybe one of these streams I'll change it up and throw on some warm light. But I'm just finishing up running and doing my dailies too. Collecting blings around Flora Wish. But how is everyone in chat? I hope you all had a lovely day. I want to do more side quests, curio domains, all that good stuff. The stuff we've been doing and vibing with. I also need to check and see when the next update is because I don't recall. I wish you could like toggle whether Nikki's eyes are open or closed, because sometimes I want to see like what the eyeshadow looks like, and you can't do that when her eyes are totally open. Oh, oh, we got into another ad break. Can I snooze it? Nope, I can't. Sorry, guys. Sorry for getting thrown into an ad break so suddenly. I didn't realize it was going to do that. I thought since I ran an ad early, it wouldn't do that. So, my bad. I will have to be more cognizant of that. This is only my second stream with ads on though, so we've got a learning curve here. What was I doing? Okay, I like this. I like this fit. Okay. So we are in Flora Wish right now. And I am just going to keep on keeping on. I think I want to work on some of those curio puzzles I found yesterday, but didn't do. So perhaps we'll do that for a little bit. And I do want to do the other quest to finish out the new collect thing. I forget what it's called. So I'm just gonna grab some more blings here because I am running so low on blings. Oh, we don't... Oh, neat. Hold on, let me do my realm of escalation. I don't know if we'll see any kitties tonight. They accidentally snuck into the spare bedroom, so that's where they've been hiding all day. It's my bad because I let them get in there, but oh well. I was hoping to use the spare bedroom to keep them busy while I mopped tomorrow, but oops. It's fine. Okie dokie. Also, shout out to my lurkers. Love you guys. You're totally chill to just lurk and not chat. I'm okay with that. I'm good at talking to myself. So never feel bad for just lurking and not chatting. I am totally chill with that. I will just try to talk through my thought process on things, just so you guys kind of get what's going on up here in the dome.
The wind is picking up. Mama, be careful. Don't blow away. It's just a
but yeah, I want to finish this today because there's only 9 days left, and if I put it off, it's not going to get done. So I want to clear all of the stages in the fun to play. We did this one yesterday. So then do this one and this one today. But I want to collect some monies. I wonder, hold on. So we have 9 days left? Yes, 9 days left of the patch. So we should be getting previews soon. For 2.1. Which I'm excited. Because I think, yeah, it was before Thanksgiving, so it was in November, like mid-November, when we were starting to get all the previews for 2.0, and it launched, I think, the week of Thanksgiving here in the US, so, like, this has been a long patch cycle, which I'm not upset about, because there's been so much to do that having a longer patch cycle has helped a lot. Okay. Let's do this one. Ooh. There it is. Everything in here is in dark mode. All of my panels are in dark mode, so I have a hard time sometimes seeing which is which. Because I'm trying to... Hello! Hi, Melodist. How you doing, Lucy? I am working on finishing up the last of the quests to finish out the collectible thing. So that's what we're doing. You're pretty tired today, have been low on sleep all week. Oh girl, I get that. I've been having to step up a lot more this holiday season because, one, I'm in my 30s now, and two, my aunt is sick. She got diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer a couple months ago, and it's been a lot to adjust to, but she just started chemo the week before Christmas, so she's been like just really tired. Hasn't had too many side effects, but just really tired, so I've taken on a lot of the stuff that she normally does. But they got all the cancer out when she did her lumpectomy, which was good, so this is just preventative chemo. And she only has to do 4 rounds, which isn't terrible. But it's still a lot to take in. But she's got a really good prognosis, so. Okay, ancient relics. Okay, so we're excavating relics. Okay, we can do that. Thank you for sending the hugs and well wishes. She is doing pretty good, all things considered. She's very much like a, like, positive mindset kind of person. Like, so she's been hanging on pretty good. I remember when she first got the, prognosis, I called her and I was like, how are you doing? And she's like, I'm just a little bummed. And I was like, oh no, oh, she's upset. That's how I knew she wasn't feeling good. Which is like kind of funny to think about because, like, you know, most people, if it's like, oh, I'm just a little upset, you'd be like, oh, okay. But like with her, she's like never one to complain, so you know, it's like when the happiest person that you know says like, I'm just a little sad, and you're like, uh-oh. But she's doing pretty good, all things considered. Unlike me, who's doing terrible at this excavation. I told her on Christmas, I was like, I'm gonna glue your butt to that chair so you don't get up and run around and try to, like, do things. Like, just sit down and enjoy your Christmas. We're all gonna have fun. You know? Like, especially because, like, we're cradle Catholics. Like, my great aunt was a nun, so the guilt, she always feels so guilty when she's not helping. And I'm like, no. Actually, I have no idea if I'm doing any of this right. Oh. Am I doing so bad that it's just telling me where to go? Okay, I can't look at the map. I guess, did you have a good holiday, Lucy? If you celebrate. If you didn't, did you have a good Thursday? Did I break it? Oh. I think I broke it. Chat, I think I broke it.
lovely sunny day. Let's check out what the shroomlings are doing.
I think I'm doing it wrong, chat. So there's nothing, I can't interact with it. Where's the stick? Where did I put the stick? Guys, I lost the stick. Oh, there it is. Okay, so wait. Let's put it right there. You don't really celebrate, but you look after your family? Well, that's sweet. I can understand not wanting to overdo it with the celebrations, because that gets to be a lot. You did try to work on presents, but you haven't been sleeping well. Aww. Just like stress or... I have no idea if I'm doing this right at all. I get that. I had a hard time sleeping earlier this week. Am I doing this right? It did. I think part of it was because I started taking a medication, an anti-inflammatory medication for my carpal tunnel. And she did warn me it was going to make it hard for me to sleep. So when I started taking that, it was like messing with it. But now I've gotten used to it and I've been okay. I think I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, it really sucks. I've been like trying to do things to make it better, but I get to have the like nerve test done on it to see how bad it is. It sucks because all of my hobbies that I like to do involve repetitive wrist motions. Like I like sewing, I like knitting, crocheting, playing video games, obviously. So it was just a matter of time, really. I don't know what I am doing. Do I have to... Let me look at the tutorial again. Is it not in here? Don't tell me it's not in here. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet, Melodis. I just try my best to be nice to everybody. Life is too short to be rude. I want my streams to be like a comfy, cozy place where people can come and just chill. Forget all the difficult and stressful things going on in life and just hang out. Oh, thank you. I might stream other games soon, but we'll see. What happened? I just got yeeted. Thank you for saying that, Melodis. It was low-key kind of Sheep Marie who like pushed me into it. She was very sweet. Yeah, I've been in the creator program since like September-ish, and then I started streaming after Thanksgiving because like I saw how much fun everyone else was having streaming Nikki, and I was like, I want to try. So I was like, well, with 2.0 there will be a lot to do, so it won't be as hard. Hi, Ven. You guys are so nice. You're so nice. Ooh, that's cool. People make such cool fits in this game. Yeah, she was streaming earlier. I don't know if you saw. She was streaming Project Diva. And I was like getting so stressed watching it. I'm like, this is too much. I'm not a rhythm game person. So like seeing people play rhythm games, I'm so overwhelmed. But yes, I'm very happy to be in the creator program because everyone's been like super nice and helpful. I kind of gushed about this a little bit yesterday, but like even when I feel like an idiot asking like questions or for help, people are so nice. Even like the bigger streamers, like Panic, I think she's streaming right now actually. She was so nice with like helping me like understand how bots work and stuff. What am I? Yes, the Nikki community is so kind and sweet. I think after the time we won't talk about, people just chilled out about the game a lot. And yeah, nobody is very gatekeepy, which is so nice. Cause like trying to do streaming and like all this is so overwhelming at first, where it's like, okay, I have to figure out where I have to set up the camera. I have to figure out how to get the mic working. I gotta make sure that like my sound levels are okay. And like it can be so overwhelming. Why is there a piece of grass just floating? Maybe it's here? Am I in? I'm in the circle. Maybe I need to get like a little bit closer. I have no idea what I'm doing. with this. Because I would think maybe I have to go that way a little bit. This is actually really hard. Maybe I just didn't read the instructions correctly. Or do I have to set it down and then look? Because last time when I just set it down, like, the thing just, like, appeared. But I don't see anything popping up. Oh. Why do I always forget that there's a mini-map? Okay. I've been trying to do this totally blind. Oh, you look to the red okay. And it points in the direction. Oh! We got it. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. I don't like that you can't see the mini-map when you're actually moving it. Oh. Okay, now this is much easier. Also, it'll probably be like way easier when it's not in all those reeds because those are tall. Oops. Oh, well, here's a little guy. So it's probably around here. But, like, I really appreciate how helpful people are. Like, in streams, like, when they see someone struggling, they're like, oh, you do it this way, just like you did, Ven. It's been so helpful. Oh my god, why did my wrist itches? Never assume everyone knows something you do. Yep. Yep, we learned that yesterday. I must be, like, going in circles right around it. Yep. There are so many, like, weird little quirks in this game. Let me grab these blings before. Okay, back this way. Can you imagine, like, if you're just a random person walking around and you just see Nikki just running around stabbing this stick into the ground? There we go. Oh no, come back. Come back, my money. Oh, so now I have two? So hold on. We can track that. Woohoo! Okay. So down this way. Oh! Okay, yeah, this is way easier. I could see how this could be fun in co-op. Like, you're just vibing, yelling at each other. No, go that way! Go the other way! Oh, this area is so pretty. I kind of wish there were more co-op, like, mini games that weren't just, like, event limited. Because I feel like there's plenty of opportunity for, especially, like, co-op streams. Okay, neat. Okay. It's not really giving me any hints. So. Off we go. Momo, get out of the way. That's like some Indiana Jones. Like a spear just coming up out of the ground. Fun fact, I actually haven't seen any of the Indiana Jones movies. Oops. I hope I don't get kicked out. Oh my gosh. Where is the... There it is. Oh, is there one more? Oh. There we go. Where did it go? Okay, we must be really close. Because it's not blowing super hard. This is a great way to farm blings. Huh. Oh, I thought that was the last one.
Catch that first ray from the sun, I can't help but look forward to another day of adventure.
I like that the S-lings here look like little ghosties. You should. It's actually way more versatile than I thought. I'm not wearing the full 4-star. But I really like the cape. And that was like kind of the main selling point for me, but I do like the dress that comes with it. Hold on. Let me show you the dress. This is the glow up of the dress. Or maybe it's the evolution. I don't remember. No, I think this is the evolution, which I like a lot. And then... oh yeah. Here's just the base dress. I really like it, actually. I feel like it could be very versatile. Even though it's like... Yeah, I was surprised at how pretty it was considering it's under that giant robe. But I can see myself using it for a lot of different looks and outfits. I should probably do that. But I really like the robes and the way it actually works with a lot of different outfits. I miss them. Get back here. But yes, I'm actually a big fan of that forest tower, which I didn't think I was because I couldn't get over the hat at first. I thought it was silly. But the other pieces are really nice. You're gonna wait for the previews for 2.0 before you try to pull? Yeah, I feel that. You just want it for the memes, the 88,808. I love that. I love that. You should do that. I'm debating on pulling on the strawberry banner, but I'm waiting for previews for the next patch. Because it's going to be, I think, New Year in China, right? So it's going to be Chinese New Year themed. I want to clarify, I'm specifying Chinese New Year over Lunar New Year because Infold's a Chinese company before someone gets upset. So they're probably going to pull out something like really fancy, I think. Because we got, I think, the fireworks dress last time, which I really liked, and I actually ended up pulling all of the evals for. Which I don't know if I regret. I do and I don't. Because I do like it a lot, but I don't use it as much as I thought I would. Yeah, you gotta make sure you don't overshoot. You can't throw away your shot. Not so subtle Hamilton reference. You have to delete your account. Just lock yourself away in the Nikki basement with Giovanni. Wait. Chat, I may be cooking here. Also, are we ever gonna get Giovanni back? Infold, it is my greatest wish for next year. Bring Giovanni back. Even if he just stands there and doesn't do anything. I just wanna see him. I just wanna give him a little pat pats. Okay. I will hydrate for you, Melodis, with water, not Coke. We love a good hydrate. All right, last one. Didn't we just do that? There's a difference between Camp Beach and Crystal Beach. Also, I am so happy that we got a proper beach location for pictures. Because that is one thing I have been so desperate for, especially in the summer when I was trying to make beach fits. And I'm like, I mean, there's like the little beaches around Wishfield, but they're not that like beachy. But this one, it's got proper like rolling waves. especially like since they gave us a beach fit in December. I was so happy I could actually take like proper beach photos with it. But like during the daytime, it's so pretty over here. Like if you want to take like tropical beach photos. And then at night, this is just so pretty. I like how the relics have been different at each location. Like here they kind of look like crystals, but like over in the Titan graveyard they were like spears and things. Oh. I'm back. Oh, I think we're close. There we go. This way. Follow the blings, right? Yippee! We did it! Who is texting me? Oh no! One of my friends is at Qdoba and she said, update, we've been here since 8:40 and they forgot about us. No! Poor thing. That's actually diabolical. That means I've been there for like almost an hour. Okay, let's do this one. I will say though, if you're still debating on whether or not to pull for Born Flawless, the ability alone is pretty great. So even if you just pull it for the ability, I think it's worth it. I'm not one to pull just for abilities. Yeah, the dash. See, I don't have the cat dash, so for me, I'm not like that upset about it. But I could see if you already have the cat dash. But the only ability I think I would ever pull just for the sake of the ability, even if it was the most butt ugly outfit, would be mass fishing. I don't care. I will drop real money for mass fishing in this game. Like, Info, do you want all of my money? Give me a Giovanni fishing ability. Like, that's how you'll take all my money from me. Where am I going? I don't count Tide of Tears as mass fishing. It doesn't really do it. Because, like, you still have to fish each one out. And that's the part that I don't like. I don't care if we don't get extra fish. I just don't want to have to constantly be fishing. Okay. Oh, that's so smart, making a macro so you don't have to spam click. Yeah, with the carpal tunnel, it's not fun. But I make it do.
Pops and plops of raindrops are so nice to fall asleep to.
Oh. It just moves us along. So there's 2 snails. And I think we need the beaver. But those are closer to the water, so we'll have to wait till we get closer to the water. Oops. There it is. I don't know if it... How do I know when it's... Oh, do I have to get like a certain score? I should have. I don't know if I'm just dumb or if the instructions in this game are just not good. It could be both. Hi, your body tipsy. How are you doing? Are you tipsy? I am finishing up some ITZALAND quests before they expire. I am accidentally pushing the shutter button too fast. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we are trying our best. That's a fantastic username. I agree with Ben. Okay, so I think it's just take as many photos as possible. I thought it was get the one. Oh. Guess maybe that one? Okay. Got it. Okay. As fast as you can. I guess I'm just gonna spam click the spacebar.
Good morning, Mom.
We're gonna try it again.
Good morning, Nikki. Your look today is on point, as always.
Momo, what are you doing here? Can you only capture each animal once? Like, I can only capture this particular snail once, but if another snail pops up, I can capture him multiple times. Okay. Got it. So I guess as soon as it registers it, you gotta click. Yeah, because I thought it was try to get all of the little guys in one shot. And that appears to not be the objective. I love how Momo's just kind of skipping along here. I love these little beavers. They're so cute. All the animals in this game are really cute. Excuse me. As soon as I hear that noise, I just click. Sometimes when you do actions, you can get a second photo. Got it. Okay. So almost there. Have fun. What anime are you watching, Lucy? We're gonna try again. I gotta get it. Secrets of the Silent Witch. I have not seen that. Is it good? I assume it's good since you're watching it. Got it. Just gotta keep turning. I have not watched either of those yet. I am very behind on anime. Especially like anything new coming out, but I've heard good things about Apothecary Diaries. This spacebar is really sensitive. I have seen the manhwa for it, like in, I think it was a manhwa, in like my local bookshops, so if it wasn't that one, it was something really similar to it. So I am like vaguely familiar with it, also just being on the internet, because a lot of people have been doing like cosplays and fits. Okay. I think I finally got the top score. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a lot of them when we had Dancing Island patch. I'm always so impressed with how creative everyone in this community is with their cosplays. Yippee. I don't know what the selecting does, but okay, so we're looking for the owl, the porcupine, the wolf, and a shrimpling. I don't know what any of the real names for anything is. I just make up the names. I think I wasn't. There we go. Also, bro's making poor Nikki do all of his work for him. Oh, I'm just taking that because that's just a good shot. Oh, that's just a bush. Ah. Big ol' shroomling. Momo, you've gotta... Why is it not capturing the shroomling? There we go. Oops. Oh, well, I already got a max score. Okay. Okay, now that I know kind of what I'm doing, this isn't too bad. Classic Nikki. Now that I know what I'm doing. Okay, baby shroomling and regular shroomling. Also, I feel kind of weird just running around taking pictures of shroomlings doing things. Like, it's kind of giving, like, native Hawaiian type. You know what I mean? Like the tourists who just take pictures of people when they're on vacations. I am level 97 right now. I just got 97 yesterday. I have been playing since launch, so basically since launch, like a few days after. Thank you for following. I have been having a lot of fun streaming, Nikki. I just started streaming, but been playing for over a year. And I really enjoy the whole community here. Everyone's so nice, especially like on Twitch. You're level 99? Oh, I'm getting there. It's so sad to me that the rewards... Is Nikki just flying through that wooden... Okay. That the rewards, once you get up to, like, the 90s, are just still so garbage. Like, let's be real. Yeah, that grind is going to be insane. It's going to take me a long time to get. But the... Oops. Because I'm like, I hit level 97. Why am I getting a 3-star Eureka? Like, I understand not wanting to give a 5-star Eureka, I guess. But you couldn't even, like, toss in 10 diamonds or something. Not that that would be much better, but, you know. It's not useless. Oh, yippee, this'll be fun. Okay, so the deer, the kitty cat, the fancy tuxedo bird, and all the behemoths. Cool. You just finished the main quest for the new exploration. I need to knock out the side quest. Yeah, I focused on the main quest first, especially because there was so many like drops and rewards and things. And now I'm just working my way through the side quests, and I feel like every time I just walk around like Spira or Elderwood Forest, I feel like I run into a new side quest everywhere, which has been actually kind of nice. A lot of the side quests are not too difficult too, so that makes it easy to get them out quickly. Oops. Go back and collect all the looms and bubbles later. Yeah, I feel that. I haven't been focusing too heavily on the whims and bubbles. Just the ones I come across as I come across them. And I really don't I don't understand how people have like 100%ed the whole area so far. Because like that takes so much time and dedication, and not only that, but like what are you gonna do now? Like, we're probably not going to get any huge updates until 2.5. Like, we'll probably get some like things here and there, but we're not going to get any like huge additions for a little bit. Yeah, the interactive map is so helpful. I'll do that when I want to finish up finding all the chests. I think I still have some in Wishfield I need to get. I think a lot of the ones I still have left are in the big tree. And I just don't want to do that. I hate trying to navigate the big... What's it called? Feywish Sprite Tree. Feywish Sprite Tree. I can enunciate. Oh, I forgot what we're supposed to get. Esslings? But yeah, I will get them. I like to think of this game as a journey, not a sprint. You were already at 100% except for music. That's insane. I still have some... Excuse me. I should not drink pop on stream. I still have some dues and whim stars to get in... Oops. Wishfield. I've gotten almost everything, but like some of the ones in like the abandoned district, I've been trying, but I just after a while I just get so frustrated. Like, I like the idea of like the maps with like different levels. They're really cool and like they're kind of fun to run around in, but like I get so lost. Yeah, I like building immersion too. I do what feels right for the vibes. You know, that's just what you gotta do. If you want the vibes to be, we're gonna do everything, do it. If you want the vibes to be, I'm just gonna run around and collect flowers today, that's fine too. Yeah, I haven't even tried to place the new house we got yet. I've been kind of taking a break from the housing stuff. Oops. With the new patch, just because I was really like hammering in on it over the last couple patches. And now I'm like, I need a break from this. And yeah, the game is very good at adapting to different play styles. I did manage to max out all of my housing abilities though, so I can just keep grinding astrolites. That was like the main reason I did that. I think I was off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is he naked? Why are these babies naked just rolling around on the floor? I swear these shroomlings are some of the most irresponsible parents I've ever seen. Where is Shroomling CPS? Where is ITZALAND CPS? We have the Shroomling who lost his kid for 3 days and didn't even notice. Your cooking was at level 6. Oh yeah, I saw that. And like, don't get me wrong, I do like the Shroomlings. I think they're fun. But they are not responsible parents. Oop. You want the next update to be tiny? Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. I don't want a huge update like this one because that would be a lot. But I do want there to be sufficient content. Okay, yippee! We did all of these. Because like if it's like some of the like previous patches in like the 1.0 series where like you kind of ran out of things to do after like 2 days, I don't want that to happen. Oh. There we go. You'll have so much to clean up. I actually really crave another boring festival. Encore season was something else, man. Oh my gosh. People were getting so heated over Encore season. And for what? For a trophy that everyone got? And some blings? Yeah, I've already accepted I'm probably not going to finish everything. So I've just been vibing and doing whatever I want. Yeah, taking it slow. Always a good idea. Oh yeah. I wanted to do that one. I found it the other day. I was like, I need to make sure I do that. I also like that they kind of it seems like they're spacing out the main story a little bit more with this one versus like with 1.0, where we got basically the entire story with the first couple patches. So I'm hoping that there's like better pacing of the story. Was it here? Did I fall too far? Or am I right above him? Oh yeah, I'm right above him. Okay, so I think he's in here. Oh, you play multiple daily games? I could never do that. That's too much responsibility for me. I just do Nikki and when I remember to play lads. Why do you even have a lasso? Well, I already got rid of the box, so we should be able to just come out. These guys are so goofy, and I love it. Aww. Yeah, Infinity Nikki is the only game I spend money on right now. I told myself I'm not allowed to spend any money on lads. Like, full stop, no money. And I might start playing Dreamlight Valley, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Because a lot of people said they want to watch me stream it because my other special interest outside from Infinity Nikki is Disney. Hence the username. Because I started this account way back a while ago when I wanted to stream Disney stuff. But Dreamlight Valley kind of intimidates me a little bit. But I might stream it. You miss Genshin, you want to dive back in, but Nikki takes all your time. Fair. Maybe if we have another bunch of Nikki, like, boring festival patches, you'll have time to play Genshin again. You also play Dreamlight Valley? I played the beta for a little bit, and it was cool. But that was years ago. And the only reason why I remember is because when I was playing it, I was listening to Jay Aubrey talk about, or Jabri, whatever his name is, that YouTuber who like talks about like the worst people you've ever seen. I was listening to him talk about, oh, what's her name? Frankie? The lady who has all those kids who just went to jail and like locked all her kids in like their bedrooms or something. That's the only reason why I remember that so distinctly. That's why I was standing there. I wanted the Whimstar. Well, we'll get it another time. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm worried about getting overwhelmed with the amount of content in Dreamlight Valley. But I will probably start streaming it. And I have actually never played Kingdom Hearts. And that is another game that also kind of terrifies me a little bit. Because every time I ask someone to explain what it's about, they just say Donald Duck's a healer. And I'm like, okay, I got that, but what else? Surely there's more to this game. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like worried that I'm like kind of behind on the train to watch or to play Dreamlight Valley because there's so much in it now. And are some of the characters and quests time limited? Because I did play Gameloft's other Disney game, and it always frustrated me that a lot of like the popular characters were time limited only. Yeah, and then Ven, the other thing is that I've heard that the timeline or plot doesn't make any sense in Kingdom Hearts. And that kind of scares me. Just the DLC that's paid. In short, a boy named Sora has his home island attacked by darkness. In order to find out what happened and to save his friends, he teams up with Donald and Goofy, exploring Disney worlds and learning about magic and friendship. So he has the power of God and anime on his side. Also, aren't there Final Fantasy characters in it? Which I'm playing Final Fantasy VII right now, the remake. And it's been pretty fun so far, but I'm not that far into it. I've just kind of been playing it off and on when I have some free time, which lately has not been very often. But it has been interesting. I wasn't going to play it because I was like, I don't know if I have time for this, but then one of my coworkers tried to talk me into it, and I was like, well, does it have a emotionally stunted pretty boy with a sad backstory in it? And he's like, oh, there's lots of those in there. And I was like, well, crap, now I'm sold. So it's a lot of story, but not too complicated. There are Final Fantasy characters in it. Okay, I'm not crazy. The characters that came out, for example, 3 months ago you can get, but it might take you 6 months to get through the quest far enough to get those. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't mind, like, a grind in a game. It's when a game becomes game to win, pay to win, that I get annoyed. Like, in Nikki, so far, it hasn't been very pay to win. There's pay for quality of life improvement, which I think is fine, but, like, it's not pay to win. Because I don't like pay to win. I don't think anyone does, though. Okay, so it's Final Fantasy plus Disney characters. I'm probably gonna have to check it out. Maybe I can find a way to stream it, too. Why is there a purple light? Oh, there's a curio domain in there. Do you guys want to watch me crash out over a curio again? But so far the only characters I have met in Final Fantasy is Tifa, Cloud, and I think that's it. I'm like that. I'm really at the beginning. Okay, I'll probably wishlist them. Yeah, for Nikki, it's definitely pay for quality of life. Because I really love the grooming ability that we got with the Crimson Rhapsody. The quick grooming. Because I didn't pull for mass grooming, but you can still, like, do the grooming even if you don't pull for it. Which is nice, but having the ability to mass groom or to do quick grooming is definitely like an improvement, but it's not necessary. And I feel like Nikki's pretty good about giving out free like diamonds and stuff. They're not the most generous I've ever seen, but they're decent enough that it doesn't feel like you have to pay if you want to pull on the banners, because there are many games that I've felt like I have to pay in order to pull, and I'm not a fan of that. Oh, you got the, I think it's Timeless Melody? The one that has like the dance elements? Exactly, Ven. There's a chest here. I don't want to feel punished for not pulling an outfit. And so far with Nikki, it hasn't felt like that. Maybe I'm gonna... I think I got stuck. But yeah, that's one thing I really like about Nikki, is that even like when my friends ask if the game's worth it, even after seeing all the stuff that happened with 1.5, I always tell them yes, because you can still do almost everything in the game without paying any money. Not having 100% bugs my brain. Yeah, I get that. I get that 100%. Let's check the orders again. Oh no. So having your outfits be 98% hurts. Oh. For me, if it's like a huge number off, like if it's like 60 or 70%, it doesn't bug me as much. But when it's something like that where it's like 98%, it's like, oh, that's frustrating. Hopefully they're gonna keep doing more reruns. Maybe they'll do a rerun. We won. A rerun for the Chinese New Year update. Because I think that's gonna be... I don't think it's gonna be a big patch, but I think they're gonna have a lot of fanfare for it. They did rerun Blooming Dreams and the other one. I have the other one. I don't remember what it is. And I pulled, because I didn't pull it for them the first time. But I would like to finish the outfits. Yeah, it was pretty big last year. I think 2.1 is going to be a little bit smaller, so then 2.2 can be pretty fantastical. Yeah, the motorcycle's cool. I did not pull on that one. Okay, so I need to deliver these. And Nikki came up with a little rhyme. So... let me do my expedition real quick. I like to do my expeditions throughout my playthrough. Like, I don't try to get them all at once. Because I like seeing the different outfits I come up with over time. The slingshot is fun. I really like this update, but I could see why someone isn't like crazy about it. Yeah, I'm a little sick of dealing with the behemoths. I don't like things that chase you. Not because I get like freaked out by it, but because I just don't. Oh, did my game freeze? There we go. Just because I don't find it fun to be chased. Oh, we do have a participant today. Bucky is here. Aw, did you get bored of the spare bedroom? He snuck into the forbidden room today. The shroomlings are very cute. I will show everyone the baby. Whoop, he's fallen. Hello everyone, I'm Bucky. He's very cute. He is 2.5 years old. His brother is somewhere around here. You can't have Coke. Bucky. I gotta move my tea somewhere safe. Running out of room on my desk. I need to make a spot for them where they can sit on this desk, because they like to sit here while I'm streaming. Yeah, I can see someone not liking the abilities to, especially the patch, or the banners. Or not liking the designs for the banners. but I do agree the world design is very nice. And the characters are cool. I'm very excited to learn more about these dragon people. Nope. Okay, there we go. Oh. You can zoom in? Oh my god, you can zoom in. That's incredible. I'm learning so much these last couple of days. Is this a different quest? This might be a different quest. I forgot to look at the thing. Sack fruit. Haha. Nailed it. First try. I think we had the water, right? Dang it. First try. I did it. I know how to do things. See the last one? Mahoho. Reminds me of mahalo, which I think that's a native Hawaiian word. My Shaylas. I sent a picture buckyling on my face to my friend, and she responded with my Shaylas. He would wear my skin if I let him, I swear. Aww. Okay. Is this the sad quest? Oh no. Is this the sad quest? I don't know anything about the sad quest, but I know one of the quests in here is really sad. A Shroomling that doesn't need our help is this is a change. I feel this. Sometimes I feel like we rush through life too much. We don't stop to enjoy everything. Yep. There's a time when you need to stop and a time when you need to look. I love going to the Disney parks, and one of my absolute favorite thing to do when I'm in the parks isn't like riding rides, meeting characters, or anything like that. It's just finding a place to sit and just being in the park. Like smelling all the smells, seeing all the sounds, like just being there. It's like so relaxing and fulfilling for me. Back when I worked at Disney, that's what I would do on my days off. I would just go to the parks and just hang out. Just sit, wander around, and just enjoy being there. I've been trying to incorporate more of that into my life because excuse me, because I feel like I've lost a little bit of that. My friend who had the issue with Cordoba said, "Is it wrong to do this survey to see if I get a refund even though they gave me a free Coke and coupons?" I would say it's not. I want to hear Shroomling Ballad. This would be better if it was voiced. It's like a weight off my body and mind. I want to take a nap. Should take a nap, Momo. Oh, I missed that. Oh, that's it? You just talked to that person? Huh. I love when we have these, like, super easy quests in here like that. I don't really know where I'm going right now. Nope. That one. How did I know it was going to be one of those? I do like that they gave us new types of whim stars. Because as annoying as these ones can be, I do like that they're different than what we've had before. Oh, wait. One thing I always say to people is that the game is great and the devs clearly put a lot into the game. Just sometimes the company doesn't always make the best decisions for the devs. But I really love this game. I think I can officially say it's become my favorite game. I'm trying my best not to get like burnt out while playing it. And I haven't had that issue so far. There it is. So that's been good. Yes, I will add you. Just give me 1 second. I think I already got whatever's back here. No, I didn't. There it is. No, wait. There we go. I can type. I swear. Oh, and tipsy. Add. There is part of Elderwood Forest I have not been to yet. Up here. So why don't we go check out over there? Oh, yes. I will add you then. Ah. Yippee! NM G. Yippee! Okay. Let's go exploring, exploring, exploring. Let's go exploring. I really hate how you can't use Born Flawless when you're in bubble mode.
How come Momo's fine?
I love the music in here. It's so calming.
Nikki, I don't think we can get through up there. Let's take a look somewhere else. Nikki, I don't think we can get through up there. Let's take a look somewhere else.
Well, Momo, perhaps I want the blings. My dedicated playtime shows. Yeah, I have like over 500 hours
Nikki, I don't think we can get
in this
through up
game, which
there. Let's take a look somewhere else.
isn't the most insane I've seen, but that's still a lot of time. Yeah, I am also a low spender but time whale. I don't spend too much money in this game. I think to date I've spent less than $200 in the game. Which sounds crazy when you say it out loud, but like for a gacha game, that's not bad. Especially a gacha game I play every day. Oh, I'm not even gonna try to add it up. How many hours do you have, Venwave? I gotta know. Can I get free from my bubble, please? Because, like, Born Flawless is such an upgrade from this. Again, you can still use the ability, but there's quality of life perks. Spent some money. You play on PlayStation, so it shows your hours every day. Nice. You spent some money on this game. $1,800 hours? Girl, what the... I don't know if I'm impressed or scared. That's amazing. Oh my god, that was so annoying. Do you do anything else? Let me in. Let me let me in. I feel like that meme. Oh, there we go. Don't pity me, do not try to be me. That's impressive. So I'm going to guess that we need to move at least one of these boxes up here. I just want to get the lay of the land before I start pushing buttons. Is this the... Victory! I don't play Nikki to complete stuff. It's a lot of wandering, smelling the roses and sandbox vibes. Valid. I met someone the other day who was level 99 too. They max out their blinks daily and stuff like that. Ugh. I don't get how people can do that every day. Like, max blings, max insight for like all the different abilities. That's just... I feel like after a while that would get tedious. I like set a rule for myself with the 2.0 patch that when I stream the game, that's going to be like my long play sessions, and when I'm not streaming, it's just going to be log in, do dailies, so I don't get burnt out. I can't go in there. I do not max my bling daily. I don't even know what the max for the bling is. Hold on, I gotta move this. There we go. I used to max stuff, but now I'm very casual, just dedicated. I love wandering around, taking photos, building home stuff, hanging in the sea of stars. That's so valid. There's so many pretty photo spots, especially like with the new update. But even like in the 1.0 stuff, there was a lot of cool places to go. You play on PS5 mostly? I have not played on PS5, but I have done PC and mobile. I actually had to uninstall the mobile app because I ran out of space on my phone. But I do like the PC. No, I thought maybe the way this is laying down would... Does it play well on PS5? I have not tried it yet. Yeah, I would guess since this isn't a very combat-heavy game, it might be easier. Yeah, I like that there is combat, but it's not just combat. Like, if you really don't care about the combat, you can, for the most part, avoid it. And when it is there, it isn't too difficult. But I do appreciate that they have been upping the difficulty because I do like the combat. But I like that they make it so you don't have to do it. Like, you have to do it for the storyline, but like, when it comes time to like do the breakthrough and Realm of the Dark, you can just quick challenge and skip through it. Where is this one? I thought... See, at first I thought it would be on the table here. And then I thought maybe it would be on one of the little guys. Yeah, it's definitely more platformer coded. And the enemies are hard, but they're not, like, impossible.
The day's almost over. Let's go over our journey today.
Like, I don't think there's ever been a time where I've been, like, so angry that I've, like, rage quit the game. Which I appreciate, because sometimes I feel like devs just make games hard for the sake of being hard. And Nikki's not like that. Housing stuff's harder with the new controls. I could see that. I like the new controls on PC with the mouse and the keyboard. I was using a PlayStation controller for a long time, but I recently switched over to mouse and keyboard, and now I don't think I can go back. A lot of things, especially like the housing, is just so much easier. And it's also just easier when I'm streaming to have the mouse and keyboard instead of having to go back and forth. Where is this one? I thought for sure it would be like over here. Oh, the planting is harder. So you switch to old controls when you do housing? That makes sense. I find that the actual building is much easier with mouse and keyboard. And it was really, really, really difficult with the controller. I'm still mixed on whether or not I'd want them to put in a grid system for the housing. Because on one hand, it would be kind of nice to be able to line things up perfectly, but on the other hand, I don't want us to be limited to a grid, you know?
Sticky Claw makes it so much easier to get around. It's a shame that sticky amber isn't that common. Ugh.
Your house island is for leveling up skills and making money. Valid. You're trying to make one of every item. That's dedication. I used basically like the default house and kind of like built around that. But I don't have a lot in it, so it's just kind of like empty. I hope we get more clothing like models, you know, so like display more outfits. Because I would like to have like a little like gallery, like fashion show in my house. I do also want to just make an art gallery with like all the pictures I've taken too. And yes, I do have my picture with my husband in the house. My Giovanni. Is this it? Oh my gosh. There we go. Your main game before Nikki was Dreams, which is basically a game engine, so building a house feels very natural. I could see that. Oh, yeah, you want to get to the point where you can just build and design, like when you play Sims. Yeah, I feel that, because sometimes, so many times I'll have an idea and I'm like, I want to do this, and then I'm like, wait, I don't have enough walls. So I started resource hoarding, so I can do that. that's mainly what I've been doing the last couple weeks. It's just resource farming and hoarding. What's your tip? Bucky. Come here. He's like sitting at the base of my chair. Just chilling out. Oh! You okay, little dude? Hold on, hold on. You're caught. Lift up your paw. There we go. He was stuck on my headphone. Where did you find styrofoam? How? Where did you get styrofoam? Bucky. It's complicated to describe in words, but it's much cheaper, easier if you're building to place down walls. You don't really need to pay the astrolites to have them made versus gathering materials. Oh yeah, use astrolites instead of... Yeah. I'm definitely gonna start doing that. Yeah, having to buy everything and craft everything takes a while. I think they purposely did that so we wouldn't rush through it in like 2 months. I love the ponds. I want to get more. Let me out of this bubble. This place is really cool, but being stuck in bubble mode gets a little old after a while. Yeah, the housing stuff I'm not rushing because it will always be there. I consider it like my side quest in this game. And I think that's what the devs kind of intended, was for it to be like what you do when there's not as much new content. Let me out! Oh, oh no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot with the cooking yet, either. I've upgraded the ability, but I haven't made everything yet. I don't think I've actually made a single stew now that I think about it. But that's okay. We have plenty of time to do that. I might do a stream one day where all I do is just housing stuff. But like I said, my house is a little naked right now, so I don't know if you guys want to see that. I've lately been just trying to, like, farm the animals, for lack of a better phrase. So, like, my animals are always at, like, 80 hours of, like, feed and stuff. That's what I've been dumping my astrolites in, because I realized that the animal drops give you lots of astrolites. So it becomes kind of this loop where I spend all of my astrolites on... You got a buggy. There we go. Where I spend all of my astrolites on animal feed, just to then buy more, or to feed the animals, just to turn them into astrolites to buy more animal feed. You only have 3 small animals. Which ones did you pick? Cat, dog, bird. Okay. Yeah, I have 2 of the cats because I like kitties, if you can't tell. And then I have the floof dog thing, a couple birds, and then I grabbed the horse too because I hate having to hunt down the horses. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be such a pain. Oh, if you use a scheme, it replaces your animals? I didn't know that. Good to know. Your big animal house has nothing. Did it go away? We'll go get that later. Let me mark it. Welcome back, Bucky. Hey, baby. Oh, my sweet little boy. Loki is somewhere here. Yeah, I can do that too. This is really not the time. Oh, he's down. Plant you jumped on. Oh, so that plant, it will, like if you stand on the leaves for too long, the leaves start to close up. I can go back and show you. Hey, Bucky. So it's like a platforming thing. Here. So like these plants, you jump on it and like the leaves close and eventually you fall off. So you have to jump on them quickly so you can climb up them. Ah. Why? Yeah, so it's kind of like a speed thing. And like trying to, oh, actually got it. There are ones that are shaped kind of like this that will shoot dark essence at you, so just be forewarned. This seems too easy. Oh, the Whimstar? Yeah. I accidentally touched it when I was trying to deal with the behemoth. Yeah, I need to max out my giant ability. I haven't been investing too much into the nodes yet because I've been focusing on glowing up outfits to get more crystals. What does this do? Oh, interesting. Yeah, Whimstar spending is quality of life improvements for sure. See, my problem is I'm running out of blings. Not so much the Whimstars, because I've got plenty of Whimstars. It's the blings that I'm running out of. Alright, now what does this button do? Oh! Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's put that right there. Now we can... Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah, I've been rotating between getting more blings and getting shiny bubbles. Although I probably could have just used the... I probably just could have used the dash and gotten it. You know, hindsight 2020. Let's look at my Heart of Infinity. Sticky Claw. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab that one. You've maxed every item. Oh my gosh. I have not gotten there yet. I always prioritize the 5-star ones though, because they give you pink crystals. I don't remember the names of anything, so I just make up my own names.
Mama, look! The knotted fern leaves are covered with glitter. Look how it glows on my hand.
Is there not even anything over here? Just them chilling? Maxing the wands and the dragon? Wait, what wands? You're about to teach someone else, because what do you mean, maxing the wands? The wands? What wands? Like the... Under the globe. Hold on. I will go in just a sec. All the way at the bottom. Okay. Is it like... Like in the handhelds? Oh, like the individual pieces? Oh. Oh yeah, I do need to glow these up. I forgot that you can do individual pieces and not just the outfits. Thank you for that tip. Oh, thank God. Stuck in a bubble again. Thank God. And I shot it the wrong way. Yay! Oh. So they change color? That's cool. You always forget to switch your companion outfit. Yeah, I forget about the companions. Let's see. Let's find this guy. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff in this game, and it's easy to forget and get lost. Oh, Bucky. Bucky's back. Oh, I think there were a bunch of S-lings around him, and the other day I ran into them and defeated them all. So he's just been like hanging out here since then. You know, if you start playing, you're going to be playing for 4 hours straight. I get that. Ooh. Don't fall, Bucky. Oh, so the 8's not just a Wishfield thing, it's also a ITZALAND thing? Well, it might just be a Mirrorland thing. You just want a place to lay down. Here, let me scoot that. You can fit. Yeah, do your dailies. I like how the dailies here are pretty quick and easy. Lay down. He's laying on the keys. That's why it's making that beeping noise. It's because he's laying on the keys. Bucky. Bucky. He's looking at me like, what do you want me to do about it? Hey, you want to get off? You wanna get off, little buddy? Here. Oh, there we go. This desk is even bigger than my old one. And yet you still managed to lay on the keyboard. Here we go. Keyboard in lap, cat on table. Yay! We're making friends. He is so proud of himself right now. You cheesing me? He's just sitting here like, you're so cute. He is such a spoiled little cutie pie. He and his brother both. I haven't had a giant meteor in so long. I don't think I've had one since the patch update, so I should get one at some point here.
Noodle, I caught it.
You've only gotten one? I've only gotten two.
I had it.
Yes, I love making new Nikki friends. It's so much fun to have new Nikki friends. Oh, I love your profile picture. That's so cute. Yeah, I've only gotten two so far, so I haven't gotten a lot. But I've seen some people already complete the set, and I'm like, how? Obviously, they're like going to other people's islands, but still, like, dang. The Whimstar creatures that look like weasels. I didn't know they had a name. They're very cute, though. I love the weasels in this game. Like the suspenders guy. He's so cute, and he's so dapper with his little suspenders. I don't have a whole lot of quests left. I thought I would have more. I guess I've just been doing so many on stream that I've been just plowing through them. Hi Kristar. Okay, so that sweater with the green sweater with the mushrooms, that one you can get the sketch from a quest. I forget what quest it is. But I got the sketch the other day, I think. I thought I did. But you can get it through a quest. Did I craft it already? I didn't think I did. But it's not in the shop. You have to get it through a quest. Where is it? I got the quest the other day. Oh wait, I think it's one of these maybe? No. It's a quest. Oh, I haven't done Starlit Pursuit. I need to do that. But there is a quest you can do to get that sketch. I don't remember what the quest is though. Oh, the compendium, you're right. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, all of these items that I don't own. Bucky, you are so funny. He's sitting facing away from the monitor, but he's trying to look at the monitor, so he's like... It is... Maybe it's in the Adventurer's Luck? No. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's part of the Crystals quest line. So, if you do the Crystals quest line, you will get the sketch.
Let's check out what the shroomlings are doing.
Oh yeah, another Scam-O-Matic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was surprised and not surprised at the same time, you know? You are welcome. I think... I haven't finished that quest yet. Yeah, I still have 3 more to find. And I'm not quite sure how to activate the rest of the quest. Yeah, I don't have enough blings to finish the new Scam-O-Matic right away, but I've been pulling on it. Yeah, you need so many blings. That's part of why I've been just running around like crazy every day. Even on my days where I'm not letting myself play for too long, I still try to collect as many blings as possible. Yes, that thing has been dubbed the Scam-O-Matic by a bunch of us in the community. Not just in like the content creator community, but just in the Infinity Nikki community in general. Yeah, some of the items are really cute. I might go pull on it just for funsies. Come on. Come on. Give me the wind star. Boop. Boop. Do I need to go stand over here? If it pops out of that other one I was just standing on, I'm gonna crash out a little bit. There's gotta be some way to get these that's easier. Yeah, why so cute, but take 10 million blings to pull real. Oh, the Starlit Pursuit's right here. Let's do that. And then we will go gambling. Let's go gambling! And I will be disappointed. Having no hard pity in that thing is just ridiculous. I almost finished the Wishfield one. I only have 1 5-star item left. And then they're like, new one! And I'm like, dang it. I'm like, I was almost free. It's like that, the meme, I'm free! Aw, dang it. Yeah, I don't even want to think about how much money I've spent in that stupid thing. At least it's not real money, is what I keep telling myself. I hope I'm going the right way. Okay, we are. Now which way do I go?
The plants sway gently when the wind blows. It's like ITZALAND is alive and breathing.
I do really like this sticky claw ability. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Oh wait, can I ride that? Oh, this is cool. Let's go exploring, exploring, exploring. Let's go exploring. I also like the Starlit Pursuit gives you lots of blings. Vigaga! Who's Vigaga? I'm gonna have a cookie real quick because I'm getting a little hungry. Even though it's almost midnight. Alright, chocolate, Ritz cracker, and peanut butter. It's very good. Very easy to make. Highly recommend. Yeah, it can be a lot to do every day. How can a giant shroomling go missing? Yeah, I've almost maxed out all the Sea of Stars stuff too. Like, got me. Do not lay on the keys. You can lay wherever you want, just not on the keys. You just have blings and threads. Yeah. I have a few items that I can still get. Maybe this human kidnapped him. I love how they just immediately point to blaming her instead of trying to figure out what actually happened. But I've been trying to hoard all of my starlit little things so I can buy out all the new items quickly. And then the only thing I have left, I think, is 2 props to buy. Oh. So she was taking pictures, and they think that because she was taking pictures, she kidnapped him. Hey, Bucky. They won't even let her talk. What kind of sham investigation is this? feels like he's being watched. Maybe he is. No, the only explanation is that he was kidnapped. I don't think that's the only explanation. We must interrogate her. Let's follow this person and figure out what's going on. Oh, hey, a Whimstar. I like how she's labeled strange human. Oh, I want to get Twitch Turbo so bad because the ads get so frustrating after a while. But it's a little bit too expensive for me to pay for right now because I'm on a tight budget at the moment. Come on. I'm right there. But I might purchase it because I've been spending a lot of time on Twitch lately. It's funny, prior to like being involved in the Nikki community, I never really like watched any streamers, and now I spend so much time watching people stream. Yeah, it's easier than subbing to like 10 million people. Subbing makes sense if you're only interested in a few people, but if you watch a lot of people, getting turbos much more economical. Hold on, I need monies. I'm sorry. Oh, that's how you move the shroomlings? Or the shroomlings, the snails? Okay, good to know. Now I know how to get those little Whimstars. Are you here to get revenge? Do I look like I could kidnap a shroomling several times my size? That's what I've been saying. So she's looking for a subject for her article because she's a journalist, and then she found, I'm assuming, Vagaga. So she just stalked him casually. Yeah, you should have just asked him for an interview. Oh my god. So then she gave him a fan base? So there's the strange flashes. So you, oh my gosh. What more could you add? So people were giving him gifts because they thought that he wanted gifts. Aww. Aw. So now we need to find him and clear up everything. So I guess we're just finding clues. If it was a giant pile of barbecue, I'd clean it up in one day. Can we get Momo's barbecue? Like the poor little guy. Okay. Training rock. Oh no, he looks sad. That must be all the people taking pictures. Oh no. Let's go find him. Let's fast travel to find him. Then after we find him, we'll do a little gambling. Oh, I thought I had it. There we go. Okay. Let's search for him. Well, there's his rock. There's his spear. He must be over this way then. There he is. He's getting swole. Got the gains. I'm still alive? Aww. Aww. Oh. Take this rock and run around. Aww, it makes him happy to know that he can inspire others. I look awesome. Aw, this is so sweet. Picture time. I think we need... We get lighting for everyone? That's the brightest, but it's not the best. Bye, Tipsy. Have fun. Thank you for joining. Don't feel bad about having to peace out. It is getting late, so thank you for joining. We're always... Oops. I forgot to strike my pose. I'm always super happy to have people hop in chat for a bit. Yeah, you taught me about the wands. I taught you about plants. It's... There it is. Strong Nikki. There we go. Yep, it's a win-win. So she's gonna explain everything about how he got scared and everything will be wonderful. She's gonna rate a cozier, down-to-earth piece. And remind people to not bother the shroomlings. I'll stay true to myself and I won't exaggerate again. Aww. Aww. Training? How was that a break? Yeah, sometimes exercise, though, does make you feel better, even when you're tired. Oh my god, that would be a fun story. Like, she could talk about training with the giant shroomling. And for the Shroom Olympics. Aww. Yippee! Oh! Oh, let's see what these new poses are. Hold on, let me shine some light on our dear Nikki. So that's like jumping jacks, kind of. Oh, that's cute. Waving. I thought that there were more than just those. Maybe it's just those. 3. I think it's just those 3. How cute. Oh, maybe this one? Yeah, I think that's a new one. Those are cute. What's going on with the U? Okay. Gambling! Hey, Loki. Loki's decided to participate. Yes, you have. Come here, Loki. Come here. Ooh, new piece. Let's go gambling. Ooh! Oh, dress! I wanted that dress so bad. It's so cute. Oh, Loki, this is wonderful. I'm sorry I scared you. Oh, thank God. So what do I have left? Okay. So I still have a lot of the outfit to pull, but I did get a lot. I can probably... Yeah, I think I just need the shoes, and then I'll have the whole outfit. Cute. Let me go do some recycling real quick. I don't even know what I need. No. What do I have the least amount of? There we go. Loki. Okie dokie. Well, that was awesome. I'm so glad I got that dress. Let's... Ooh, we can rate the compendium too. Okay. Get some more diamonds. Okay. So we're getting back up there. We're building our stash back up. So that's great. Well, I think I might have to end stream here for today because it is getting kind of late on my end and Loki wants to go to bed. So thank you all for joining me, and we are going to raid out. I will be live tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, probably not, maybe Monday, I don't know. But definitely next Friday, back for more Infinity Nikki content. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. And let's go raid out. And we are going to raid Panic Duck. So let's go.